Reba McENTIRE's Masterclass. On Masterclass.com, she teaches country music. So this course is for anyone who's interested in getting into the music business. She gives tips on the music business with her 40 years of experience. She goes over how to sing, what to do on stage, how to pick a song that you're going to record, recording tips. She does some case studies in this class as well. And in my video review here, I'll be talking about, is it worth it? There's a timeline in the video down below as well. If you want to skip ahead the different parts of the video, I'm going to go over the PDF, the different video courses, what you're going to learn with those. And of course, in the video description, I've added some additional resources. Steve Mackey's Learning How to Sing class. That's separate from Masterclass.com. With your Masterclass membership, you do get access to all of their videos. So there's two other ones within the music department. Well, one of them is not music, but Christina Aguilera's singing course is pretty cool as well. Design Your Career. That's not a music specific course, but it's Designing Your Career. Another good one inside Masterclass.com. And I do have a link here down in the video description below as well. If you do use my link, I am a paying member of Masterclass.com. I do pay for my membership. However, I also am an affiliate of them. So if you do use my link, I'm going to make a small commission and no additional charge to yourself. So if you do decide to use my link, thanks in advance. And I have a bunch of other different songwriting stuff and songwriting and production tips on this website here. A bunch of other songwriting classes and production I've done here. And there's a slew of masterclasses that are included with your membership to Masterclass.com that I've already taken these classes as well. You can check out those as well if you want to. And there's a 30-day money-back guarantee for Masterclass.com as well at the time of making this video. So if you do decide to sign up, it's kind of risk-free for the first 30 days. And let's get into this. So if any time in the video you want to skip ahead, there is also a timeline in the video. I'm going to do a quick overview here of Masterclass.com as a whole first, because you do get all the classes for one membership. So as you can see here, we're on the homepage here, and there's lots of different categories of Masterclass.com. There's Alicia Keys, there's Questlove, St. Vincent, ukulele playing, Sheila E., film scoring and stuff like that. I did most of the music ones already, and by the way, there's reviews for all these on my channel as well. Timberland, beat making and producing, art and soul of guitar, Carlos Santana, and just a bunch of other ones. And then there's all these other different categories: arts and entertainment, writing, food, business, design and style, sports and gaming, science, tech, home and lifestyle, community and government, and wellness. There's over 100 different classes on here. You can watch this on your computer. You can watch it on your iPad. There's an iOS device or an iOS app, an Android app, Roku app for your TV, Amazon app as well. And pretty cool. So anyways, let's get into the Reba McEntire though. That's just a quick overview. I'll talk about more of Masterclass at the end of the video. Is it worth it? All that fun stuff. So let's get into the Reba McEntire here. All the classes do come with a PDF. Hers is 44 pages. And this is a great thing to look at as well, because there's videos. We'll go into videos in a second here, but the videos, the PDF, there's a lot more additional information and assignments that go along with the class. Introduction to her, rather. So as you can see here, workbook supplements each lesson with chapter reviews, ticket further opportunities and assignments. You can print this out or just read it as on your computer, whatever. There are links and stuff to other stuff on here. There's lessons, discussions that you can check a look at as well. There's a community I'll show you in a second too on Masterclass.com. The office hours, I saw this one in the Christina Aguilera Masterclass, and I haven't checked it out for Reba's yet, but it seemed to be a page or a feature that was gone because I couldn't find the Christina Aguilera one. I'm just going to show you a little bit of this because it kind of follows along with the videos. So you can leave notes, and then for each chapter, video, whatever you want to call them, there is like a review here, and then there's like a little take it further opportunity. Listen to this. There are links to other stuff like here within the PDF. There's not links for everything, but there's links for some stuff. And then there's like assignments for like each class. I wish they would do this in the videos So when you're watching a video, you can say, oh, you know, have it all laid out online, if you will, rather than referring to the PDF. But whatever, that's how they do it. And I've taken over 20 some masterclasses, and they're all kind of the same way. Some don't even have assignments, but hers does. So there's a lot of stuff in here that you're gonna want to take a look at. More chapter reviews for every assignment, but we'll go over this. Well, we'll go over the different chapters when I take a look at the videos, because I don't want to show you all of this here, because it kind of repeats itself. So let's jump over to the video page here. Reba McENTIRE teaches country music. Reba teaches her approach to making great country music and navigating the business in 21 video lessons. It's 3 hours and 38 minutes. All these different videos here. If you scroll down here, you can download the PDF. There is the community page here as well that we'll take a look at in a bit. Get back at that. Let's just take a quick look overview of the videos here. All right, so video 1 is an introduction, then selecting a song. She is not a songwriter, but there's other resources out there talks about writing songs, but she talks about how to pick a song and stuff like that. You know, her methods for picking a song, different songwriters and things like that. And then she goes into a video about singing. You don't have to be the greatest singer in the world to pursue singing. Watch as Reba breaks down her tried and true warm-up exercises. It teaches you the techniques she uses to protect her voice from strain and damage. And again, there's stuff in the PDF that goes along with this that you could click on links and such. And then recording a song, 12-minute video about recording. Welcome to the recording studio. From working with producers to conveying authentic emotion in your recording sessions. She explains her unique techniques and processes. And then the 5th video is song case study. There's no you in Oklahoma. Now this is pretty cool because she does a performance. They record the song, work in the studio with her band, producers and engineers. They kind of do a couple takes. That's pretty cool case study, if you will. And there's another case study, goes acoustic. Another they play this song a few times as well with her band, and they talk about, you know, changing things up. Breaking down the song, recorded, never before done acoustically version of the song. And then performance techniques, learning to perform live. She gives a lot of advice on live performancing and psyching yourself up and what you can learn from other performers and stuff like that. Performance techniques, engaging an audience. Just all kind of tips on performance and stuff like that. And then they have she's a couple different performers that she gives advice to. They perform their song live. That's coming up actually in a couple of videos. Another case study here. She performs Just Like Them Horses, exclusive for her masterclass. Watch Reba discusses the backstory and very personal inspiration for the song and how to pull back your emotions are about to take when your emotions are about to take over. Sorry, I'm like reading this at the same time trying to make this video. And then this part's pretty cool too. There's like a case study, student workshop. There's like 4 different songwriters and singers that come in, and she talks about how to prove their eye contact on performance and other things, looking into the camera. Just a bunch of performance techniques. A lot of really cool stuff in those videos. And then country music overview. Talks about the industry and stuff like that, and the next video is about building a career in the business. This stuff is kind of more like this part's kind of like more of a lecture part at this point. There's a lot of other business classes out there that you're going to want to take a look into as well. You're not just going to watch this and be like, oh, okay, I got it all now. You know, it's kind of complimentary and just her insight, if you will, and her point of view and everything. Talks about building the right team. That's very important for your music career. Creating a visual brand. Talks about the different looks and stuff that you went over, and you know, all that stuff. Values as a musician, you know, keeping to your values and stuff like that. And then a little bit about her journey. Closing thoughts, and then there's like a bonus performance on a duet she does. So there's a lot of like performance tips, you know, selecting song tips as you just saw. So a lot of really, really cool stuff. But the question you're probably asking yourself, is this all worth it to watch, you know, get masterclass.com? I would say if you want just to get her class individually, I believe they used to do them individually, but now it's just one membership at the time of making this video, of course. I would say if you just want to get one class out of masterclass.com, it's probably not worth it, probably not worth your investment. But you do get all the other classes and stuff that come with it. And there's a lot of other music ones in here. Some of the pros for me is I discover things that people I never knew about. I learn a lot of cool stuff from them, even stuff that I'm not going to do as a career, for example. It's just a lot of really interesting stuff like spray painting and cooking stuff and all that stuff. So a lot of really cool stuff in here. So that, in that aspect, yes, I would say it's definitely worth it. Here's some other classes I did. Actually, that's just my progress here. Here's all the ones I've mastered, so to speak. Malcolm Gladwell was really cool. Alicia Keys, James Cameron, Jesse Krebs, and all these other ones. I did a lot of the music ones, but there's a lot of other stuff that I'm interested in. So a lot of really cool stuff in here. The art of negotiation, power of storytelling with photographs, and just a bunch of stuff. There's over 100 classes, and they add new classes every month, and there is a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you don't like what you're watching, or just not into it, whatever, you could just cancel your membership, and then that's that. Of course, that's at the time I'm making this video too. I always want to stress that because things change. And like I said in the beginning of the video, in case you skipped ahead, I am an affiliate of Masterclass.com. I do pay for my membership, but I also am an affiliate of them. So if you do use my link that's in the video description below, I'm going to make a small commission at no additional charge to yourself. So thanks in advance for that. Let's take a look inside the community here of Masterclass for Reba's class as well. So this is the community page here, and all the classes have communities that you can go into and chat up with other people, connect with other people. And you could leave your own posts, you could comment on other people's posts, you can introduce yourself like that and stuff like that. So a lot of really cool stuff in here as well. I didn't really get into these too much. I've a little bit more now that I've been in Masterclass for a while. I've been getting more into the communities, but they are here, and it's another feature that you can check out. All right, so my final thoughts on Reba's class here. Really cool, a lot of really cool, insightful stuff. It's part lecture, part case study. There's a lot of really cool advice she gives to the artists that they're doing a case study with. There's picking a song selection, advice about singing and stuff like that. Now this is something that's going to complement your other learning adventures, or whatever you want to call them, because it's not like a whole class where you just watch this class and all of a sudden you're going to learn, you're going to be an expert at all this stuff. But it is rather interesting. It's part documentary, lecture, like I said, case study. A lot of really cool stuff in here, a lot of cool advice. If you're a huge fan of Reba McENTIRE, even if you're not into singing and stuff like that, it's probably worth watching too, because it's kind of like documentary and about insights on her processes and her strategies and philosophies and stuff like that. So even if you're not, like I said, even if you're not into, a country music career, it's cool if you're a fan of hers as well. So anyways, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. And that is all for now, and I will talk to you soon.